exceptional will survive, my children! Last year, we saw how things played out for the friends and loved ones of Walter, the alien sent to keep a group of exceptional humans while the rest burned, living in a nice house by the lake. But that was not the end of the story. As stated in the first book, there were multiple different groups assembled by the aliens, and they were in competition with each other. The idea was that whatever group best exemplified the best of humanity would survive above all others. And now we get to see another of those groups. We're introduced to them. The actor Oliver, who will be the most important to talk about. The writer Vincent. The historian Henry, who's reading Animorphs right now and appreciating the violence. I know I do too! Cherry, the singer. Sokol, the artist. Quinn, the scientist. Hector, the doctor. Margie, the senator. Freddy, the priest. And Bob, the mathematician. Unlike Walter's group, they did not know each other beforehand. The alien who assembled them, Max, deliberately sought out the best that she could find, but there are personality conflicts. They disagree on some aspects, like Quinn wanting to de-age her body back to her 20s, Vincent wanting a thunderstorm during the day when the others want it sunny, or Hector... Well, Hector may be a brilliant doctor, but when he's given the tools he has to play with the environment and their bodies, sometimes he likes to push at the limits of what he's allowed to do. It's also revealed that Oliver knew Walter. In fact, Walter had intended to bring Oliver into his house, but something went down between them. And what also comes down are the barriers between the two houses. Oliver meets with Nora, Ryan, and Reg. We flash back a bit. Those in the lake house have been there for almost 2 years and are coping as best as they can. They've been living their lives, though Ryan thinks that the others don't really see her as one of them, that Walter was the thing that kept her connected to them. She starts developing a bit of a relationship with Rick, the pianist, and widow of their lost doctor, Naya. But more importantly, a dog has arrived! No one will fess up to creating the dog, or even if it is a real dog. A thunderstorm starts brewing that they can't control, and Nora, Ryan, and Reg stepping through a hole in reality during the storm, leading them to Oliver and the other house. And the dog? Well, it turns out the dog is Walter in disguise. Not that they notice. Oliver used to be Walter's lover, though mostly on Walter's side than his. It seems that when Walter told him about his plans to save him, he grew apart from Walter and decided to actually earn a place as an exceptional example of humanity. He went off to become a great actor to show he could, but in doing so, he rejected Walter and Walter's attempts to save all his friends. Oliver didn't believe any of them were worthy of the placement, and that Walter's plan was doomed to failure, that his friends would not be exceptional enough and might doom the human race as a result. Max was also part of their group, but she was with Nora, then Norm at the time, and their own breakup did not go well. Oliver wants to send them back to their own house before Max or the others find out, but Max already knows, saying that she will visit them soon enough to check in on Walter, which will be kind of a problem because they think they killed Walter. The bigger issue, though, is that Oliver thinks the others in his house would take exception to learning that there are other houses. Right now, they think they are the only ones who are being saved, and his suspicions are proven right soon enough. Vincent saw them and kept his distance, deciding to tell the others. These exceptional examples of humanity, however, decide that there is only one course of action. Kill the other houses! After all, my children, they're in a competition. Only one house can prove to be exceptional, and they intend it to be theirs. Vincent doesn't tell the entire group, mind you, thinking some like Margie and Freddy won't be too inclined to see their position. They think that the other houses are doing the same thing, plotting their murders. As such, they use the tools that Hector has been playing with to torture Oliver for information. removing his legs and his mouth so he can't scream, twisting him up until he tells them everything they want to know. As for the less murderous housemates, they come up with a cover story for when Max visits, that they told Walter to leave them because of their anger over the situation, that indeed he brought one more than he was supposed to when Naya died, and they have no idea where he is now. They think that Max will want to win with her group being truly exceptional, and she'll just leave it be at that. Although they also suspect that it was Walter who left the door open between the houses. That Walter knew that Oliver was in the other house, and wants to find some way to save him too. Nora retreats to a high cliff away from the others to try to talk to Walter, to get him to come out again to try to fix this. But also because she's angry. She didn't know that Max was part of this, and she never quite got over Max or how Walter manipulated all this. Max reveals herself, saying she knows about the deception and all that, but also we learn why they broke up. That Max had told Nora that she was wrong, that there was nothing exceptional or special about her, and that Walter was wrong about her as well. That did a number on her, given that she off and on knew about Walter's plans concerning them. Max says that there's an instability in the system, and she needs Nora's help to fix it. Where those at the Sea House decide that their best course of action is to murder the Lake House crew as quickly and absolutely as possible, the Lake House people, particularly Reg, think that maybe they should actually try to get to know them. They miss other people, after all. Still, the problem is that even Max knows what's going to happen. Sure, she could stop her group from massacring the others, but she doesn't really care. She thinks Walter's group are doomed anyway. He was just trying to preserve the people he loved. They are not exceptional enough for that. As such, Max makes her offer. She can make her exceptional, make her the woman she wants to be. In return, she wants Nora to help her end Walter's experiment. And Nora agrees. The funny thing, my children, is that I don't think the Sea House people would have won anyway. After all, would you really call a bunch of torturers and murderers the most exceptional specimens of humanity? Or just the worst?